Hey, what's up everyone? I'm gonna start this by saying I hope you all have a wonderful day, and with that being said, let's get into the video.
There's a lot of men out there that date women for years without the intention to marry them. Don't do that, guys. If you don't have any intentions to marry the girl that you're with, just move on. Don't waste your time.
I'm not, at best, I'm wasting your time. So, just to answer your request for me to move on, no.
I think armpit hair on women is disgusting and unhygienic. I'm a
Shave your armpits, girly. You don't gotta make a video about it, you little weirdo.
But you also made a video about it, and your video was 1 minute long. What does that make you?
I'm surprised it took me this long to understand how easy it is to calm someone who is angry. If you're afraid of conflict or you get easily triggered or scared when someone gets mad at you, I get it, and you're not alone. It can be so uncomfortable to be in a conflict with someone who's really angry. But calming them down so you can continue the conversation more productively is so easy. These phrases are so basic, and yet they work like magic. The first thing you can say is, "You're right." Don't follow it up with a "but." Just say, "You're right," and let there be a silence after it. The second thing you can say is, "I'm sorry." You don't have to apologize for everything in the situation if it wasn't your fault, but saying "I'm sorry" will create the baseline for a better conversation.
Sure, why not? I mean, you're right, and I'm sorry. Now, can you do a video about what women should say? Because those two are not it.
It blows my mind that people don't know how easy it is to convince people. You just need to stop thinking that a no is the end of the discussion, because a no is only the beginning. If you ask for something and someone says no, don't stop arguing and giving more reasons, because this will have the opposite effect. Instead, you just need to ask two types of questions and then combine their answers. The first question you want to ask is to understand the reason for them saying no. Ask a question like, "How come you're not interested?" or "What makes you say no?"
Maybe because they don't want to. Not quite a video I was asking for when I said make one for women, but still, I'm gonna take no for a no.
Why is it that as soon as the temperature gets above 20 degrees in England, someone in the office, normally a man, decides to put the aircon on at below 3 degrees, -3 degrees? So anyway, me choosing an outfit this morning, hard work because it's very warm today, but I know someone's going to put the aircon on at really cold. So anyway, here's what I went for. Okay, we've got the Birkenstocks with socks today. Didn't want the socks because I think my outfit looks a little bit boyish like this and not very feminine, but you know what, we're going with it.
That's what you're wearing in an office? She did say office, right? I guess not a single man in that HR department. Even though she was complaining about men in the office, I think a couple of years ago, one was actually saying that not the men in the office, but the AC was misogynistic or something.
I did not know that dating casually didn't mean just taking a relaxed approach to dating. When I first got on the apps, I thought that's what it meant. I thought it just meant I just take a relaxed approach to dating. I didn't want to put too much pressure on it. But no, it does not mean that at all. That was a big mistake to make. I was wondering why people were so weird on dating apps, and I was like, this doesn't feel relaxed at all. It feels like you're trying to jump ahead. And then I realized what it meant. And if you don't know, I feel like you should know. There should be things that you're taught before you're allowed to go on apps, and that is one of them. So I just wanted to share. Casual dating doesn't mean a relaxed approach to dating, okay?
Well, thank you for letting me know. I had no idea. Yeah, absolutely. Dating apps should come with an instruction manual on how to use them. But maybe your biggest problem is you think you should have a relaxed approach on dating. Relaxed approach on dating is casual. When you say either, you're obviously not looking for a relationship.
My mom used to tell me that if anyone was ever trying to force me to drink alcohol at a party, I should just tell them I'm an alcoholic and they would back off. And the other night, I was at the bar and this creepo comes up to me and is like, "Hey, can I buy you a drink?" And I froze. I was like, I'm an alcoholic. And he was like, "Well, then wouldn't you want me to buy you a drink?" Thanks for the advice, Mom. Worked like a charm.
Only because that advice flew over your head. You're not drinking and yet you were alone at a bar. Some guy approached you and offered you a drink and that makes him a cripple. You being by yourself at a bar kind of implies that you're gonna be drinking. Or you could be right and your mom should have told you to say you're sober. Still wouldn't explain you being by yourself in a bar, but maybe that will stop people from wanting to buy you a drink. I don't know, I don't have this problem. I'm a man. When I go to a bar, I drink. When I go fishing, I expect there to be fish. When I go to, let's say, McDonald's, I curse myself for being there for 2 days. Maybe life is easier when you're a man.
Genuine question for all the girlies. Why do men think saying, as you are frantically doing your makeup, getting ready, picking out an outfit, we have to go. We need to leave. We're gonna be late. I know that. That's why I'm frantically running around like a chicken with my head cut off, okay? I don't want to be late just as much as you don't want to be late. But I'm also not going to walk out of the house feeling like a piece of garbage, because if I do that, then this isn't going to be a good night for anyone.
Well, it's already not gonna be a good one for me. And even though I'm not a girly, I can probably try to answer that for you since it kind of involves me a little bit. We do that because for the entire week we've told you every single day we need to be there at 5, so we need to be out the door by 3. And we actually feel kind of hopeful when we see you start getting ready by 11. Of course, that hope disappears by 2 when we see you taking off everything from your closet to try that one dress that you know it doesn't fit anymore, but you're still hell bent on wearing that one. And 2 more hours pass before you find some other dress to wear. So it's now 4 o'clock, we're an hour late. I'm risking a speeding ticket while listening to you complain about your dress, telling me, relax, this event never starts on time because it's a birthday or a wedding and there's gonna be a woman involved either way. And all that while I'm fuming and still having to tell you you look stunning in that dress.
Something that kills me that I don't think men will ever understand, the majority of men, not all men, okay, but the majority of men will never understand, is how complex women are. Specifically, how complex and fascinating, beautiful.
My friend from China told me that there's a law in China that says if a guy dates a girl for 3 years and doesn't marry her, he owes her money. Put these dudes in jail. Situationships should actually be illegal. Men should have to sign contracts that say if I don't marry Sienna by the time she's 28, I owe her a lump sum of $550,000 that accrues in interest by 15% every month. So I'm moving to China.
You're not, but I do hope you do. And even if you do, we'll break up after 2.5 years. I'm not gonna date you for 3 entire years and problem solved. Even though I really doubt that's true, and I can't even be bothered to look that up.
Sir, I'm gonna need to use some ID. Oh, never mind.
Alrighty, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.